What if I told you the secret to restoring your vitality isn't in a pill or in a doctor's office, but in a few drops of oil? That's right. A simple natural oil applied in the right place in the right way could transform your energy, confidence, and connection to your body in just 7 days. I'm not here to sell you a miracle. I'm here to remind you of something most men over 60 have quietly forgotten. Your body still wants to respond. It just needs the right kind of attention. Let me ask you, when was the last time you felt truly alive below the belt? Not just functioning, but present, strong, connected. For many men, it's been years. And the worst part, they've come to believe that's just how aging works. But what if that belief is the very thing holding you back? In this video, you'll discover a powerful method backed by science and tradition that doesn't just improve circulation, it reignites awareness. It brings your nervous system back online, and it gives you a reason to smile when you wake up and when you go to bed. So stay with me, because what you're about to learn could be the beginning of something unexpected, not just for your body, but for your sense of identity as a man. Step 1. Reconnect with your body. Before we dive into oils, ingredients, or any external method, we have to start here with you. With your awareness, because no matter how powerful a solution may be, it's only as effective as the connection you have to your own body. And for many men over 60, that connection has quietly faded over the years. Not because they've done anything wrong, but because life happened. Responsibilities piled up. Health concerns became louder. And slowly, silently, the part of themselves that once felt strong, responsive, and alive began to go numb. But here's the truth. Your body hasn't given up on you. It's still waiting, still listening, still capable of responding when you give it permission. That's where we begin. The first step is not physical, it's mental. It's the choice to drop the shame, the doubt, and the belief that it's too late. Because it's not. The brain and body remain plastic, changeable well into your 70s and beyond. But they need stimulation, they need attention, and most of all, they need trust. So how do you rebuild that trust? Start small. Stand in front of the mirror, take a breath, look at your body without judgment, not as something broken, but as something wise, something that's carried you through decades, through storms, success, sorrow, and joy. It deserves your presence, your kindness. Now place your hands on your body, your chest, your arms, your belly, and breathe. Slowly, gently. You're not fixing anything here. You're simply returning, noticing the temperature of your skin, the texture, the way your breath moves. This is where reconnection begins, not in performance, but in presence. And when you feel ready, bring that same awareness to the parts of your body you've ignored. Not for stimulation, but for healing, for re-establishing the neural pathways that once fired effortlessly. When you touch with intention, when you pay attention, you're telling your nervous system this still matters, and it listens. Over time, this kind of presence awakens dormant sensations. It recalibrates your body's sensitivity, and it restores a sense of wholeness that no pill or procedure can offer. This may feel awkward at first, even silly, but remember, this is not about arousal. It's about awareness. It's about reawakening a part of yourself that was never truly lost, only quieted. And here's a powerful insight. The moment you stop demanding from your body and start listening to it, something changes. The tension drops, the shame melts, and suddenly you're no longer at war with yourself. You're an ally, a partner, a witness to your own healing. So before we move forward, promise yourself this: I will be present with my body. I will touch with kindness, and I will reclaim the connection that is mine. by birthright not through force, but through intention. When you're ready, we'll move to the next step. Step 2. Apply with ritual. Now that you've reconnected with your body with awareness, presence, and intention, it's time to go deeper. This next step is where transformation becomes tangible. And it begins not with a product, but with a ritual. Why a ritual? Because your brain thrives on meaning. It remembers what feels sacred. And when you turn an everyday moment, like applying an oil or cream, into a mindful experience, your nervous system responds more deeply. You're not just nourishing your skin, you're sending signals of safety care and healing. Let's talk about the application itself. Start with a clean body, ideally after a warm shower when your pores are open and your skin is most receptive. Choose a quiet space one without distractions, where you won't be rushed or interrupted. And yes, silence matters. You're not multitasking here. You're honoring a process. Pour a small amount of the oil into your hands. Rub them together gently. Feel the texture. Inhale the scent. Let the aroma ground you. Some oils are infused with botanicals like sandalwood ginger or ginseng, not just for their scent, but for their circulatory and energetic properties. This is medicine, not cologne. As you begin to apply the oil, slow down. Use long, deliberate strokes. Begin with your chest and arms, then move downward. Spend time around your lower abdomen and thighs. These areas house nerves, vessels, and tissues that play a key role in blood flow and vitality, especially in men over 60. If you're applying to your pelvic area, do so gently and respectfully. You're not trying to force anything. You're allowing your body to receive. And that requires patience. Pressure isn't the goal. Presence is. Now here's the part most men skip, but where the magic often lies, as you massage the oil and speak to yourself. Not out loud unless you want to, but inwardly. Say things like, "This body is mine. I trust it. I am open to healing. My energy is returning." You may feel resistance. That's normal. Decades of shame or neglect don't dissolve overnight. But each time you choose kindness over judgment, you change the narrative your body has been holding on to. Stay with it for 5 to 10 minutes. No need to rush. If your mind drifts, gently bring it back. The goal here isn't stimulation, it's circulation. It's awareness. It's telling your body, "I'm here, I care." After the ritual, take a moment to rest. Lie down if you can. Let the oil absorb not just into your skin, but into your consciousness. This is where healing roots itself in stillness after presence. Over time, this ritual becomes more than just self-care. It becomes a signal, a bridge between mind and body. And yes, with consistency, it begins to restore responsiveness, sensitivity, and flow. You'll begin to notice subtle changes. Warmth where there was once numbness, tingles where there was stillness, and gradually confidence where there was hesitation. But remember, ritual isn't about quick fixes. It's about devotion. And your body, your vitality, your masculinity, they're worth that kind of care. Step 3. Nourish from within. By now you've reconnected with your body and honored it through ritual. But no amount of massage breathing or mindfulness can fully restore your energy unless you nourish what's happening on the inside. Step 3 is about internal support. Because the truth is, after age 60, your body simply doesn't absorb nutrients the way it used to. Your digestive system slows down. Enzymes decrease. Hormone production shifts. And if you're not actively replenishing what age quietly takes away, you may be walking around with hidden deficiencies that rob you of strength, focus, and drive. Let's start with one of the most overlooked culprits, nitric oxide. This molecule is your body's natural vasodilator. It helps blood vessels relax, expand, and deliver oxygen-rich blood exactly where it's needed, including down there. But by your 60s or 70s, your nitric oxide levels have likely dropped by more than half of what they were in your 20s. And here's the thing. Without enough nitric oxide, circulation suffers. That means colder hands and feet, slower healing, and yes, weaker, less reliable erections. The solution: feed your nitric oxide pathways. One of the most powerful ways to do that is with beets. Beetroot is a rich source of dietary nitrates compounds your body converts into nitric oxide naturally. Drinking beet juice or adding it to your daily routine can boost circulation in as little as 90 minutes. But that's just the beginning. Next, you need to think about zinc. Most men are chronically low in zinc, especially if they've had prostate issues, digestive problems, or stress-related inflammation. Zinc plays a direct role in testosterone production, sperm quality, and even your ability to feel desire. But not all zinc is created equal. The most absorbable form is called zinc picolinate, and when combined with magnesium and vitamin B6, it creates a powerful trio known to support natural hormone balance. So if you're choosing a supplement, make sure you're getting that exact combination, not some generic multivitamin with low absorption. Then there's the heart of male vitality, your testosterone. Now, I'm not talking about unsafe injections or hormone replacement therapy. I'm talking about nutritional support through ingredients like ashwagandha, tonkat ali, and fenugreek, all backed by clinical research to support healthy levels of free testosterone without pushing your system out of balance. Ashwagandha, for instance, helps lower cortisol, the stress hormone that competes with testosterone. Less stress means more room for growth, recovery, and libido. And don't forget adaptogens. These are herbs that help your body adapt to aging, stress, and fatigue. Ginseng, rhodiola, and maca root are among the most powerful. They won't give you a jolt like caffeine. Instead, they restore a steady flame energy that lasts without the crash. But here's the key: consistency. You can't take a pill once and expect your body to wake up after years of neglect. Think of these nutrients as fuel, daily fuel. Gentle support that builds momentum week after week, until one day you realize you're thinking clearer, standing taller, and feeling more like yourself again. Remember, nourishing from within isn't about perfection. It's about intention. You're telling your body, I'm not giving up on you. I'm willing to support you with patience, with wisdom, and with care. And when your inner world starts working for you, your outer world begins to respond in ways you never expected. Step 4. Strengthen through movement. You've started listening to your body. You've reconnected with your mind. And you've begun nourishing yourself from the inside out. Now it's time to complete the cycle through movement. Step 4 is where energy becomes action. You see, after 60, most people believe they need to slow down, rest more, move less. And while it's true your joints may feel stiffer, your muscles a little tighter, and recovery a bit slower, the worst thing you can do is stop moving. Because here's the uncomfortable truth: motion is life. The moment you stop using your body, it starts to forget how to function. Blood flow slows, muscles weaken, bones thin, and circulation, especially to the areas responsible for intimacy and confidence, begins to fade. But the good news is, you don't need intense workouts or gym memberships to reclaim your strength. You just need movement with purpose. Let's begin with something simple: walking. A brisk 20 to 30-minute walk 5 days a week has been shown to increase blood flow, reduce inflammation, support nitric oxide production, and even boost testosterone. And no, it's not just about cardio, it's about consistency. Each step is a signal to your body, I'm still here, I'm still strong. Now let's add resistance. Strength training doesn't mean lifting heavy weights. Body weight movements like squats, lunges, and push-ups modified to your ability can build muscle, improve circulation, and fire up your metabolism. Even just 2 sessions per week can transform how you feel in your body. More stability, more power, and yes, more confidence in the bedroom. And here's something surprising. Pelvic floor exercises, often ignored by men, are incredibly powerful for sexual health. These are the same muscles involved in bladder control and performance. When strengthened, they can improve erection quality control and endurance. One simple way to begin is with Kegel exercises. Tighten the muscles you'd use to stop urinating midstream. Hold for 5 seconds. Release. Repeat 10 times. Do this 3 times a day, morning, afternoon, and night. You won't see results overnight. But over a few weeks, many men report noticeable improvements in control and sensation. Next, don't overlook mobility. Stretching yoga or gentle movement routines like Tai Chi can help open tight areas, improve blood flow, and support nervous system health. Remember, circulation isn't just about the heart. It's about the pathways your blood must travel, and flexibility keeps those pathways open. Finally, make it enjoyable. Movement shouldn't feel like punishment. Dance, swim, garden, ride a bike, play with your grandchildren. Do anything that makes you feel alive, because the more joy you connect to movement, the more likely you are to keep doing it. And here's the magic: when your body moves, your mind shifts too. You'll feel more grounded, more focused, more ready to face life and love head on. This isn't about becoming a bodybuilder. It's about reclaiming the strength that's been inside you all along, even if it's been buried by years of stress, fatigue, or neglect. So as you move forward, remember this: your body still responds. No matter your age, no matter your starting point, with intention, patience, and consistent movement, you can unlock energy, desire, and vitality you thought were gone for good. Step 5. Rekindle your fire. This is where it all comes together. After tuning into your body, aligning your mind, nourishing your system, and reigniting movement, now it's time to awaken something deeper. Your fire. Not just physical passion, not just romantic connection, but that internal spark that reminds you you're still a man, a partner, a force of life with purpose, presence, and power. Because here's the truth many won't say out loud. Intimacy in your later years isn't just possible, it can be better than ever. But only if you tend to it, with awareness, with care, with courage. So how do you rekindle that fire? First, you have to believe you deserve it. So many men over 60 internalize a lie that desire fades with age. That sensuality belongs to the young. That real connection is behind them. But the reality is, sexual vitality isn't tied to a number. It's tied to energy, confidence, and communication. Second, let's talk hormones. Testosterone is often seen as the fuel of male desire, and while it's not everything, it does matter. Low testosterone can lead to fatigue, low libido, weak erections, and even depression. But here's what most people get wrong. You don't always need injections or gels. Often what your body truly needs is a chance to produce what it once did naturally. Better sleep, balanced blood sugar, daily movement, deep breathing. These aren't just wellness tips, they're biological triggers. They signal your body to make more of what it needs, to feel more, to want more, to be more. Third, repair your nervous system. Modern stress, trauma, guilt, shame, these create internal blockages. They disconnect you from sensation, pleasure, and presence. And the antidote isn't pills, it's reconnection. Start by slowing down. Take 10 minutes a day to sit quietly. Breathe deeply. Feel into your body. Place a hand on your chest or belly. Notice the warmth of your skin. This small practice can rewire how your brain and body speak to each other, unlocking awareness, emotion, and yes, pleasure. Fourth, bring your partner in. If you're in a relationship, open the door to honest conversation, not about performance or expectations, but about closeness, curiosity, exploration. Most partners are craving the same thing: real connection, gentle touch, loving presence, eye contact without rush. If you're single, don't believe that chapter is closed. Connection begins with how you show up. When you embody energy, openness, and kindness, others feel it, and attraction follows. And fifth, retrain your brain for pleasure. Decades of stress habits, even internet content, can rewire your brain away from real intimacy. But it's never too late to relearn. Choose slower experiences. Sensory moments, real touch, a warm shower, a massage, the texture of sheets, the scent of your skin. These awaken your nervous system. They ground you in the moment, and they rebuild your fire from the inside out. Because the truth is, intimacy isn't about function, it's about feeling. When you've done the inner work, when your body is nourished, your blood flowing, your heart open, desire returns. Naturally, deeply, powerfully. And that's what step 5 is about. Not chasing youth, but owning your fire in this new season of life. With wisdom, with strength, and with a heart that's still wide open to joy. You've come this far. Now the question is, are you ready for what comes next, the final awakening? So here you are. You've journeyed through every step, from reconnecting with your body to nourishing your blood to rekindling your fire. And now in this final chapter, we arrive at something deeper, something beyond biology, something your soul has been quietly calling for. Awakening. Not just the kind that gets you out of bed in the morning, but the awakening that opens your eyes to who you really are and who you've always been, even beneath the years, the routines, the setbacks, and the stories you've told yourself. Because let's be honest, somewhere along the way, many men over 60 begin to feel invisible, like their best days are behind them, like their purpose has faded, their voice quieted, their needs pushed aside. But the truth is, you're not done. Far from it. In fact, this moment right here might just be the beginning of your most powerful chapter yet. Because real vitality doesn't come from a bottle or a doctor or a younger version of you. It comes from alignment, from living in a body that feels alive, a mind that feels clear, a heart that feels full, and a spirit that's grounded in truth. So what does that look like in real life? It means waking up with energy, not just to survive, but to engage. It means walking into a room with presence, not needing to prove anything, but knowing you belong. It means speaking up not with anger or ego, but with wisdom, kindness, and confidence. It means loving fully, without shame, without hiding, without apology. And most of all, it means choosing yourself, choosing to care for your health, not because you fear death, but because you honor life. Choosing to move, stretch, breathe, and nourish, not because someone told you to, but because it feels good. Choosing to open your heart, maybe for the first time in decades, and let someone in. And choosing every single day to remember, you are not broken. You are not behind. You are not less of a man because of your age, your changes, or your scars. You are whole, you are worthy, and you are still becoming. This is the final awakening, not an ending, but a powerful return. A return to your essence, a return to strength, a return to aliveness. And all it takes is one choice, not a perfect day, not a flawless routine, just a choice to begin again. So take that breath, feel your heart beat in your chest, and know this: you are still here. And that means there is still more for you. More connection, more purpose, more joy, more life. Your story is not over. It's just getting started. If this message spoke to something deep inside, you don't let it end here. Let's keep walking this journey together. Hit that subscribe button right now and turn on notifications so you never miss a moment that could shift your life for the better. Because here, we don't just talk about aging, we redefine it. If you're still with me, I want to hear from you. Scroll down and type "I'm still becoming" in the comments. Let the world know you're not finished, you're just getting started. And if this touched your heart, even in the smallest way, take one more step. Share this video with someone who needs to hear it. A brother, a friend, a father, maybe even yourself on a harder day. Because your voice, your story, and your growth, they matter. This isn't just a channel, it's a movement. And you, my friend, are part of it. Let's rise together.